When the oilfield industry needs an honest, hard-working, and dependable electrical contractor, they signal for SOS. With a solid reputation for getting the job done, Michael Sherrock and his team are prepared to meet all of your industrial and commercial electrical needs. They're prepared to handle anything, from maintenance to automation and power line service. So remember to dial up SOS the next time you're in need of an industry-leading electrical contractor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
Some sort of a miracle. The Leopards going to be picked up by Ferguson. Throw.
Flood, that's going to be popped over to the third baseman, throws it over.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome inside Lawton Carey Field here on the campus of Lindsay High School, where we're just about ready to get this first pitch away here between your hometown Lindsay Leopards and the visiting Marietta Indians. And last night, RJ. First off, go ahead. I'm going to introduce you here. Myself, Jake Rutledge, alongside RJ Brooks. And Leopards go down to Marietta last night and get a 7-3 victory there. Klein comes in, gets him a save. McDonald credited with that win last night. It was 7-2 going into the bottom of the seventh. Brody did give up that one run on, I believe it was a wild pitch, but able to settle in and kind of get his wits about him there and able to close that thing out there for the Leopards. So they improved to 1-1 on this early season after the rough start Saturday up in Tuttle. That was a tough one. I mean, and this was something you talked about too. You know, Tuttle's loaded. They're from top to bottom. They got the pitching staff. They're going to go a long ways. You know, they're probably going to be playing well into April and late May. So, but Leopards did a good job. Went down to Marietta last night and bounced back the right way and looking to continue those winning ways here tonight. Once again, as they are hosting Marietta, a little back-to-back action. So, looking forward to this one. Perfect weather. I mean, we're sitting at about, 65 degrees. We got the wind blowing in on us here. Don't expect I don't know. I say that. I said it a handful of times last year, and some guys, you know, teed off on a few and was able to get them up and out of here. This is a deep field here at Lawton Carey Field. It's one of the bigger ones in Class 3A, so obviously capable of, you know, turning on some and getting them up and out of here.
Hey, but if you say it, it might happen.
Right,
so
yeah. If you
I would like for you to say
you
it.
speak it into existence. That's right. Yeah, that is a thing. So, and again, you know, Leopards looking to continue their winning ways as they were able to get the job done last night. Just real quick, I know we'll display it here momentarily, but run through the starting lineup here for the Leopards. We'll have number 6 to lead things off. That'll be Parker Dotson. He'll be playing over at second base, followed by Manuel Aguero. He'll be behind the plate. 3-hole hitter will be number 7. That's Brody Klein. He'll be positioned in left field. 4-hole is Aiden Ramage. He'll be on the bump tonight, so it'll be his second start of the season, looking to bounce back after his rough outing up there at Tuttle last Saturday. Number 8 will be Melvin McDonald. He's in center, followed by number 10. That's Tug Fott. He's going to be the DH tonight. Number 5, Aiden Scruggs. He'll be positioned over at first, followed by number 3, Will Lawrence. He'll be out in right field. And then Haver Chavera will be over at third. He'll be wearing number 2 tonight. So, again.
And I do believe Kason Rice, it doesn't have it on there, but I believe he'll be playing shortstop today. So that's what he's
okay, yeah, you're going to have somebody for the DH.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rice will more than likely be the DH shortstop position as who did we say was DHing? I just went blank
Tug Fott.
Yeah, Tug Fott will be
Number
DHing.
10.
So, but again, you know, Ramage, he got the call there against Tuttle, and obviously he gets to start opening day. I believe Leopards was supposed to actually play last Thursday. I believe it was. No, it was last Friday at here at home, but they had to cancel that on account of the girls was playing over at Ada in the area basketball tournament. But you know, Ramage come out, and we've seen him a handful of times last year. He's got good stuff. I mean, the kid can pitch. He don't necessarily overwhelm you with speed, but he's got a little bit of movement. He can throw a decent curveball, and you know, throw some changeups in there as well. So look for him to kind of get back into his groove that he finished up last season with. And this is a squad last year. I believe you pointed this out. Last year they finished 25-15, but
somewhere around there.
Talk about some of the seniors they lost last year, man. We're talking Tucker Morris. He was your ace. So we're talking Clayton Sanders, Bentley Kessler, Daniel Ponce, Mitchell Henson, Ty Ferguson, and then Big Bo Blankenship over at first. So to lose, and that's just a handful of them. That's not even that's not all of them. As we are just about ready for the national anthem here. So I'll tell you what, we'll throw it to break real quick, get us a drink of water, and we'll be back for the first pitch after these messages. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
When the oilfield industry needs an honest, hard-working, and dependable electrical contractor, they signal for SOS. With a solid reputation for getting the job done, Michael Sherrock and his team are prepared to meet all of your industrial and commercial electrical needs. They're prepared to handle anything, from maintenance to automation and power line service. So remember to dial up SOS the next time you're in need of an industry-leading electrical contractor.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Lawton Carey Field here on the campus of Lindsay High School. Just a few minutes away here from getting things underway. As we mentioned, Aiden Ramage will be on the bump here for the Leopards as they come out in the all-white with the Yankee pinstripes. Probably one of their better looks, honestly, RJ. If we're being, I do appreciate the black, but there was a handful of times last year where they I believe it was orange tops, white bottoms. That's a pretty good look too. But
yeah,
man, you go all white with black hats. That's a really good look. So,
I like it.
Real quick, while we got a chance here, though, introduce this starting lineup here for the visiting Marietta Indians. Lead things off will be number 8. This is Brian Sanchez, followed by Curry Walters, then Dylan Trail. 4-hole hitter will be Caden Irwin. 5-hole hitter is Adrian Ruda. 6-hole hitter will be number 3, Trace Porter. I believe you called him Trace Ford a couple of times last night. I caught you on that.
I think I did maybe once. I know they corrected me. So
7-hole hitter will be number 14. That is Skylar Blevins, followed by number 11, Kason Lott. And bottom of the lineup, number 16, Garrett Flanagan. Is Marietta looking to get come into Lindsay and kind of spool things as Lindsay did last night down in Marietta. But
you know what? I think these guys, they beat them once. I think they're looking to beat them again in the first home game right here. Well, even worse.
Yeah, and you want to start things off right, on the right foot, especially at home. You want to get that win, and the Leopards did a good job of bouncing back. They got it put on them pretty good the other evening the other afternoon up at Tuttle, but. To come back and bounce back like they did, put 7 runs on the board, and led that thing for a long time, 5-0, I believe it was, for the longest. And then, like we said, Marietta able to get a couple across. Eventually ended up getting 3 across, and that last one come late. So, as we're about ready to get things started off here, once again, Jake Rutledge alongside R.J. Brooks as Sanchez digs in to lead it off here. First pitch on the way. Clips the inside corner, called strike 1. Good start there. I know it's the first pitch, but you get ahead in the count, you relax, you get a little bit more comfortable out there on the bump, RJ.
Good job by Ramage there.
Second pitch, swung on right back up at him there. Nice job backhanding that one. Easy play over at first for him. So 2 pitches, 1 out here, top half of the first inning.
Good job by Ramage, seeing very quickly that ball was hit right to him. He kind of juggled a little bit, but then got it over the first, and good job there.
And that's a tough play too, because I'm not sure how well you can tell. Well, you can see it there on the camera. He's just staring essentially right back into the sun. You can tell he's got his hat pulled down low. So a lot of the guys there in the infield wearing glasses. So until this sun sets, it's going to be a chore. Pitch swung on, and that is fouled high and up out of play, off down the left field side. And again, perfect weather, man. Got a little bit of north wind blowing in on us, but Leopards' first 3 games of the season, they've been blessed with good weather. We'll put it that way. Saturday up at Tuttle was great weather. Last night down at Marietta, same story.
That's baseball weather right here.
Yeah. A couple of weeks, we'll be down at Marietta calling the Broken Bow Festival down there. Still not sure where the Leopards are going to travel to. I know last year we went to Valiant, played in Idabel, and then wrap things up on Wednesday over at Walters. But I do believe, RJ, I believe that flips. So there's a chance we could be in Atoka. There's.
Hey, that's good competition right there.
Oh yeah. And that's a good little festival too. You just to experience some teams out of conference, out of district play. Ramage set to deal. The pitch swung on, hard hit ball over the short, just over the outstretched arms there. Nearly a great play at short there.
And I was right. That is Rice there at shortstop.
Yeah. Good piece of hitting there. So 1 out away here, top half of the first. Indians got a man on first now. As 3-hole hitter, this is Dylan Trill set to dig in here.
It was just a tough one to hit or get right there. I mean, it bounced right over his head. He gave it good effort though.
And you got to credit Walters there too, man. I mean, that pitch was a little bit inside, in on his hands, able to fight that off and get a base hit out of it. Ramage checks his runner over at first. Big lead over at first. The pitch throws over to him. Nearly threw it away though. Good job by Scruggs. Come off the bag there and pull that thing in.
I will say Scruggs is really good at that. He's got a good reach whenever those balls are really wild, and he keeps that under control.
Yeah, you like to see your first baseman going every bit of 6'4" like Aiden does.
Yeah. He's 6'4".
I mean, look at the kid. He's every bit of it.
Man. That's a good. Hey,
big
if you
kid.
want a good first
We'll put it
baseman,
that way,
that's Scruggs right there. I mean, he got 6'4".
And he's completely different from what Bo Blankenship was
Yeah.
last year. Bo was a little bit shorter, a little bit stockier, obviously. But what made Bo so good over at first is that's a very near pick off there. Ramage kind of shakes his head, thought he might have got him. Not the case. But Blankenship was so good at digging those balls, those low ones over, out of the dirt, able to dig those out. And Scruggs, obviously being as tall as he is, he's the lankier of the first baseman there and able to stretch a little bit.
Well, and kind of like in softball, you got Maddie. She's the tallest on the team,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
you got a ball that's going over your head, and you got Scruggs. He's 6'4", probably one of the tallest one. You don't got to worry about that. So
The pitch lays off of it. Throwback down to first. As Walters, he's flirting out there. He's got a big lead every time. Be interesting to see if
yesterday
coach will send him.
he's got some speed. I know some of these boys do, but better watch out for him. It looks like he's ready to go to second.
Yeah. Big lead, and they throw back down. Gonna have to be a little bit bigger, quicker on your pickoff there, because Walters has got him pegged. And behind the plate, Aguero's gonna have to be ready to throw down if Walters does take off. If we have a play over at second. The pitch swung on, hard hit ball in the gap, diving effort there by third. That'll advance the runner over to second. Good piece of hitting there by the Indians. As Trail able to get aboard. So after the
out of his reach, I mean, good job by Hever, but that was just a tough play to make.
That's two hard hit balls over to short and to third on back-to-back guys. Two great efforts there, just a little bit out of the outstretched arms. Nothing you can do about it. Just got to tip your hat to the batter there. So this will bring up Caden Irwin. This is a 4-hole hitter. The meat of their lineup. Leopards got to be careful here. Just one out. The pitch. Good curveball
Nice
there
pitch.
from Ramage. See that thing break off? It started out about chest high and finished about thigh high. Good pitch there.
Definitely one of his better pitches for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he could work the curveball pretty good last year. He's not going to overwhelm you. He's not going to throw near as hard as like a Tucker Morris did last season. But where Ramage is so good, if he can get his curve working, he's dangerous. Throw down to second. Got him! Over at second. Pickoff. Heck of a play there by Ramage.
Good job there by Raymond. Just dart over to second. Got it right on time, and good job by the shortstop as well.
Yeah, well-positioned throw. Make that low throw there where your shortstop, all he's got to do is just dig it out of the dirt and put a glove on him. So that'll give him 2 outs here. Takes the thread off the board out at second.
I believe that is our first pickoff of the season as well. So
I believe you're right. Hard hit ball down to third.
Oh, you got to get that.
Takes a crazy hop there. That one got on Chavera in a hurry. Runner's going to advance all the way over to third. And so it'll be a 2-out double here for the Indians as they're threatening now. So they got a runner over at third. 3 hard hit balls here by the Indians.
And a lot of, I mean, that one just kind of what we saw earlier, bounced right over him. And
I would like to see Chever there stay in front of that. Keep your shoulders square, get that glove on it, keep your chest, keep your belly in front of it, rather than try to backhand that thing. You see what the backhand did. The backhand kicked it off the heel of his glove there and kicked it out in foul territory.
I think it just really surprised him.
Yeah,
Didn't see it coming.
It got to him in a hurry, I promise you. The pitch from Rabbit swung on and missed for strike 1. This is Adrian Arruda. That's the 5-hole hitter. Two outs away here. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And see right there, Ramage decided, hey, I'm going to go with the high heat here. See if we can get him to chase, and he did just that.
See what Ramage has in the bag here.
I like this. Setting up outside, make him chase. Good eye there. No need to chase.
And he knows that. It's an 0-2. You really you don't got to, throw a strike.
Yeah, if you can get something cheap there, and by cheap, I mean if you can make him chase something out of the zone and set him down, you'll take that. But that one swung on and missed, ring him up, set him down, strikeout number 1 on the night for Aiden Ramage. So the Leopards able to get out of the jam there and retire the side. Runners left aboard at third. So at the end of the top half of the first, no score here from Lawton Carey Field. Still knotted up at 0-0. We'll take a quick break, get ready to start the bottom half of the first after this break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, here at Lawton Carey Field, campus of Lindsay High School. Getting ready to start the bottom half of the first inning here. Set to lead things off for the Leopards. Number 6, this will be Parker Dotson. And this is where the Leopards have struggled early on. I know we're 2 games, just starting this third. Got to get your leadoff runner on the base pass somehow, some way, as Dotson spools that one out of play. Apologize to everybody out there if we're sniffling along here. I got a text. It's allergy season, everybody. So
I just always sniffle anyways. It's a habit.
If I had a dump button, I'd do it every time, but we don't have that. As that pitch misses high and inside. So bring the count to 1-1 here.
And yeah, you're right, Jake. That's something we struggle with so far is getting that lead off on a base. We have not done that so far.
So Dotson digs back in. 1-1 the count to him. Trail with the delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Good cut there by Dotson. And you talked about it a little bit off air. I could have swore Dotson pitched at some point last year, but you're right.
The most he did in
he did a lot of pinch
varsity.
running.
Yeah, it was pinch running. I think he might have done it a lot in JV, though.
As that pitch clips the inside corner. As Dotson kind of eyeballed the umpire there. Didn't necessarily agree with that call.
Way inside, but whatever.
Must have just clipped the corner. So once again, Leopards unable to get the leadoff runner aboard as Aguero digs in now. If you can get Manny aboard, you got a little bit of speed out there on the base path. So Trail set to deliver the pitch. That'll be low and inside for ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, Manny, he's just one of those three-sport athlete. He's got speed, he's got this, he's got that. He's good. You can get him on bat, and I mean, you can get him on the base, and
Yeah,
you can get stolen base out of him.
absolutely. So 1-1 to count.
2-0.
Correction, yeah, 2-0. Good job. Thanks for paying attention.
Well, I got to run the scoreboard, so I kind of have to.
That one misses well outside. So makes it 3-0. See if Edwards gives Manny the green light here if this pitch is right down Broadway. Because Trail, he's going to have to try to battle back here. Obviously don't want to put him aboard. If he throws you something right down the runway, see if Aguero can tee off here. The 3-0. As Aguero was taken the whole way.
Yeah, with that 3-0, I mean, you're right. If it's down the middle, go ahead, hit the ball and see what you get out of it. But that one,
I like to swing
I like
there,
how he
but
didn't swing there, but
this is why Coach Dan Edwards is a head baseball coach, and we're over here
yeah,
doing a broadcast. So.
exactly. Got a full count now.
Yeah, Trail has battled back. Aguero hugging the inside of that box. The payoff pitch, a little changeup in on the hands, little blooper, deep short, able to make a play out there at shortstop.
It was kind of a, I don't, yeah, I mean, it's that pitch was kind of inside there, and he kind of had to.
Yeah, in on his hands. That's a tough one to get turned on.
I don't expect a lot out of that one, but
yeah, that's a tough pitch to hit. You got to tip your cap to Trail right there, man. He got the best of Aguero. We'll bring up 3-hole hitter. This is number 7, Brody Klein.
Brody playing left field today.
Pitch, that'll miss, low and away. Here comes the 1-0. Little curveball, that'll miss. Just high, I believe. So makes the count to Klein 2-0 here.
Good eye so far from Klein.
On its way. Swung on and missed there.
That one just a little late.
I think that one might have fooled Klein a little bit there.
A little bit, yeah. It was a good pitch, though.
The 2-1. Swung on. A little slow bouncer back over to the pitcher. Trail able to corral it. Get it over to first in time. So 3 up, 3 down for the Indians. Get out of the inning. No harm, no foul. So at the end of the first, still no score. We'll get ready to start the top half of the second after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready to start the top half of the second inning here. Still no score. Leopards unable to get anybody on the base paths. Indians left one aboard. That'll bring up
Number 3, Trace Porter.
Yeah, this is Trace Porter. Pitch there. Little roller over to Rice at short. Able to corral it. Does.
He still gets it.
Wow. Nice play there. He kind of bobbled it, able to stay with it and get the runner over at first. Good job by him just sticking with it.
Bring up number 14 now.
Yeah, that'll bring up, this is Skylar Blevins.
So far, Aiden only allowing 3 hits and
3 hits, 1 strikeout.
yeah, 3. Oh, I got 3 strikeouts. What? Nah, 1. There we go.
Yeah, and you seen Rice right there kind of bobble that ball. That was something I made notes of just watching the game Saturday up at Total. Errors.
Yeah.
You gotta eliminate. You can't just cut them out completely. You know, especially at this age. You know, high school ball, they're going to happen from time to time. But if you can limit them, you know, to 2, 3
Be a lot smoother
a game. Yeah, yeah. And that was nearly 1 right there at short. That pitch was spooled away, out of play. So makes it 0-2 here. Ramage ahead in the count. Here comes the 0-2. So Guerrero was setting up outside the whole time. So the 1-2 from Ramage on its way.
It's a little low there.
Makes the count 2-2 here. 1 out away. Top half of the second. Ramage set to deal. As that one is slapped out of play down the right side.
See what Ramage can do here.
That 2-2 is going to miss.
Inside.
High and inside makes it 3-2. So full count here.
Full count. What do you think?
Porter.
Throw here.
You don't want to get too cute. I mean, but you don't obviously want to leave something just hanging over the plate. As he clips the outside corner, ring him up, set him down, strikeout number 2 on the night for the senior Ramage.
And that's what you need right there if you're Aiden Ramage.
So 2 outs away here.
You get 3 hits allowed on him, and then they got 2 strikeouts so far. So.
Also bring up big number 11. This is Kason Lott. 8-hole hitter here for the Indians. As he digs in. First pitch, swung on and missed. That was going to miss well outside. You see Ramage kind of grin there. He knew that one got away from him, but Lott chased. 0-1 the count.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, you'll take it. There's the pitch. Right back up the middle there as Ramage tried to get it with his bare hand. Good piece of hitting there by Lott, able to get aboard. So a 2-out single.
Your Leopards, don't be worried here. You got 2 outs. Just get another one. Yeah, there's one on base, but keep eye on them. Get another out. You're good to go.
Yeah, with 2 outs, Lott's not going to be aggressive over at first. You're not going to get retired. You know, your 3rd out. Don't want to get thrown out on the base pass. So if you're Ramage here, just work on your batter. Go get him, set him down. This is Flanagan, 9-hole hitter here for the Indians. Well, he does actually take off, swung on. Throw down to second, not in time. So shows how much I know, RJ.
Hey, that was a good throw, just a little late, and I mean, good job there by who was that? Lott. Good job there by Lott getting that stolen base. But again, don't be worried if you're the Leopards. You got to know 1 count here with 2 outs.
Well, and 2, I mean, your first base coach over there, he's more than likely got a stopwatch. He's timing Ramage's delivery, you know, his takeoff and delivery. And that's where he saw something he liked there, and they set up the steal. 0-1 the count here to Flanagan. Runner over at second. Flanagan shows bunt and spools it off foul. So quickly 0-2 here.
In this situation, would you want to bunt? You got 2 outs.
Unless Flanagan's just got a ton of speed we don't know about.
Or that he's just really good at bunting. But
yeah. But he looked like he was set up there to bunt that down the first baseline. So
assuming you're right, he's probably got speed.
Yeah, since he's at the bottom of your lineup, as that throw gets out of the way out into center field, Lott, he's going to take off to third.
Man.
We're going to have a play over at third. Chavera cannot
Another
corral it.
error. Boy, that hit off the fence there.
So Lott now finds himself over at third. Flanagan's setting behind 0-2 in the count here, 2 outs away.
Jake, you're right there. I mean, errors, you got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
We didn't really expect him to get over third, but now he is.
And another note I took, and this was just from the Tuttle game and last night that I saw, you know, your leadoff walks, and Ramage has yet to lead off with a walk. So Ramage has done a good job there. Ring him up, set him down, strikeout number 3 on the night for Ramage. But as I was saying, you know, get ahead in the pitch count, and that's what Ramage has been able to do here tonight so far. And even though the Indians have had, you know, back-to-back innings runners over at third, they've left them stranded as Ramage has been able to battle and go get that third out. So we'll take a quick break, get ready to start the bottom of the second. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. As Ramage is set to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. Still no score. Ramage has done a good job on the bump. Able to battle his way back into a couple of sticky situations. Back-to-back innings. Indians have left runners aboard, both over at third base.
The battle between the pitchers here.
Yeah, we got a pitcher's duel so far, partner. Trail misses low and inside there for ball 1.
Number 8, Melvin McDonald on deck after Ramage.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Make it 1-1 to Ramage.
So far, Lindsay, last inning, 3 up, 3 down. See if you can get somebody on base here.
Yeah, I was going to mention that eventually during this inning. Leopards need to do a little bit better job of running the opposing pitcher's pitch count up. There's been a lot of 3 up, 3 downs going back to Saturday. Again, I know we're 2 games into the season, but
yeah,
got to somehow find a way to get some runners on the base paths. So that pitch will clip the inside corner. Good pitch from Trail.
I believe against Tuttle, I think we only had 1 runner get on base, 1 hit. That was it.
Yeah, that pitcher there for Tuttle the other day,
good.
Boy, he put on a show. As that one spooled off down the right side, now to play.
Not sure if he's committed anywhere, but willing to bet he is. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but like we were talking off air, game coming up Long Grove, where they have a kid going to Oklahoma State committed, and I think he's somewhere in the outfield.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know he's good. Someone to look out for.
Pitch as that one is fouled back out of play. So Cal State 2-2 here. Yeah, if you're committed to Oklahoma State to play baseball, I'd be willing to bet the kid can play anywhere on the high school field if he wanted
good.
to. Yeah, Lone Grove.
Any D1, I mean, really, but
shoot, yeah. So the 2-2 once again. Slap back
nice
up the middle.
hit.
That's going to get down for a leadoff single by Ramage.
That's what you need there if you're the Lindsay Leopards. And that one just right in no man's land, and good little line drive hit there from Aiden Ramage.
Number 8, Melvin McDonald.
As I believe that is Kaysen Work will come in to run for Ramage.
Kaysen, he's got some speed too.
Yeah.
Watch for him to steal a base.
I like McDonald's choice of walk-up music there, a little Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Them Bones.
Number 10, Tug Fought, DH on deck after McDonald.
So McDonald digs in here as Works over at first, throw over to first.
Talk about McDonald real quick. Yesterday he started the pitching, and
Yeah.
I'll give him this. He's pretty good at pitching, and I've never really seen him pitch or anything, but hey, he's going to be one of the better ones this year.
Able to get the job done last night, yeah. As he lays down a bunt there, a little slow roller out towards Trail. Trail double pumps, and I believe he's safe over at first. Nice bunt there by McDonald, able to advance Work over to second, and all of a sudden here, with Fott coming to the plate, Leopards have runners at first and second here.
I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention, but he juggled it, is what you said?
Well, he had to double pump.
Double pump.
Yeah, he had to.
Hey, he's
His
got
first,
speed.
his first baseman hadn't quite made it over to the bag yet, so Trail had to delay his throw, and just that little bit of delay was enough to get McDonald down to first base.
And McDonald, he's got some speed too.
Yeah. And this is something else I want to talk about too. I think Coach Edwards has realized he might not necessarily have the power in this lineup this year that he had last year. I mean, we're talking guys last year: Tucker Morris, Clayton Sanders, Bo Blankenship, Brody Ramming. You know, that's just 4 off the top of my head that I can remember. They had power throughout that lineup last year. Might not necessarily be the same case this year. So Edwards is electing to play some small ball, and we seen it last night. We talked about this off air. There's a situation, you got one out, you got runners at second and third, and Edwards dials up a Scruggs bunt down the first baseline. Scruggs, as we mentioned, you know, being tall and lanky, not necessarily the fastest kid on the team, beats it out down the first base path. Wild throw, overthrows the first baseman, and rather than scoring 1 run, Edwards gets 2 runs out of the deal. So, I mean, credit Coach Edwards for making on-the-fly adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, that's something. If you ain't got a lot of hard hitters, you got to do something. And, hey, we got some speed out there. We got some good guys that can, you know, bunt the ball. And, hey, I mean, whatever you got to do, get it done.
Yeah. And we know Edwards well enough. I believe this lineup that we're seeing, you know, these first 3 games, it ain't going to stay the same.
No.
He's going to tinker with it. He's going to play with it a little bit. He'll move guys around, and you know, and obviously you got to do that throughout your lineup. You know, if you get, you know, some guys that are, you know, really starting to heat up, then, you know, you might have to move them up in the lineup a little bit.
Well, I'm liking the lineup so far. I mean, it's so far it's working. You know, Marietta. I mean, we had a few hits, and hey, I saw some speed as well. So with your coach, yeah, you're right. You got to move it around, see who, you know, is going to be the best at pitching. You know, and that's why, you know, they made so many pitching changes.
And you don't want to put anything out there on film, just a continuous same lineup, you know, night in and night out. You know, other teams pick up on that, and then they're like, okay, well, we know exactly how to pitch to these guys, you know. As that pitch there was swung on and missed. So Fott digs back in.
Tug Fought is a sophomore.
Believe you're right. Runners at
should be one at first, too.
No, but they had a little conference earlier. So that pitch is swung at and missed. So quickly Fought behind to the count here, 0-2.
Huck Fott, he's one of those too. I mean, he's a sophomore, but he's got some power behind him too.
Yeah. The 0-2 swung on, high ball out towards shallow left field as left field are able to settle under it. And work, he's not going to take off there. So he'll remain over at second as Scruggs will stride to the plate here.
Up next, number 5.
That's a senior right there. I mean, yeah, like I said, he's a sophomore, but that had some pretty good power behind it. I mean, good pop, but he's young, and, you know,
Yeah.
like you said, not a lot of power in this team, but still, I mean, look forward to that in a few years.
So Scruggs digs in here. Work still over at second. 2 outs away here, bottom 2.
Number 3, Will Lawrence on deck for the Leopards.
The pitch. Slapped over to first.
There
That'll
you
get
go.
through the gap. That should score Work. Work's got the green light coming from third. Not going to have a play at home. So a 2-out double there by the senior Aiden Scruggs puts the Leopards on top here early by a score of 1-0. And Scruggs was the one that got the scoring started last night. We just talked about it. He laid down a bunt, wild throw over to first, able to score 2 runs last night. So he's got 3 RBIs in 2 games so far.
Just a nice little grounder there from Scruggs. Kind of out of the way, just out of the reach for the first baseman, and that's what you need if you're the Leopards.
That's a tough play there for that first baseman. It's hit towards his off glove hand there. As he's a lefty,
Number 3,
that would have been hard to get to. So that'll bring up the freshman. This is Will Lawrence. As Scruggs hangs out down at second. As that pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Lawrence digs back in. Throw down to second. Not in time.
I didn't know this until, like, Tuttle, but Will is a lefty. I didn't even know that.
Scruggs with a fairly good sized lead there at second as that one's fouled straight back at us.
I believe our only lefty as well. I could be wrong about that, but.
So 1-1 the count here to Lawrence. 2 outs away, bottom 2. The 1-1. Swung on, hard hit. That'll drift just foul.
That was a close one there. The first baseline. Thought it'd go fair, but Turf got it and
Honestly,
that bounce.
Yeah, it's best that one did go foul because that was going to be a routine
It'd
play
be an
there
out.
at first. Yeah.
Love to see another one, though. Number 2, Hever Chavera on deck after Lawrence.
So Lawrence digs back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to him. 2 outs away here, bottom 2. The pitch swung on and missed. So Lawrence goes down via the strikeout. That'll be Trail's second strikeout of the night, but the Leopards able to get 1 aboard with the 2-out double from Scruggs. They lead 1-0, going to the top half of 3. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Some sort of a miracle. The Leopards
It's going to be picked up by Ferguson. Throw.
Flood, that's going to be popped over to the third baseman, throws it over.
Welcome back, everybody. Just about ready to start the bottom half of the third inning. Again, Leopards able to get one across. Work comes in from second after the two-out double from Scruggs. They lead 1-0 here. Sanchez is set to lead things off here for the Indians. And RJ got a text off air. He said probably won't see a lot of fields in as good a shape as what this Lindsay field is
it's
here.
looking good,
Coach
man.
Edwards, man, they put a lot of work into this place, and you can tell as that pitch gets away from Ramage, clips Sanchez in the backside. So lead off runners aboard, or lead off hitters aboard, sorry.
As we were talking about off air, we wish our lawns looked like this.
Oh, man.
Man, it looks good.
Up next for the Indians, number 23, Curry Walters.
So Sanchez finds himself down at first after being hit by the pitch.
Walters up to bat now, number 23, 2-0 hitter.
Throw down to first. The pitch. Good pitch there from Ramage. The 1-0. Misses just high. A 1-1 to count. Sanchez still over at first. Not a very big lead. Throw over to him.
And he knows if he does get a bigger lead than that, if Ramage keeps trying to pick him off at first, he's going to get out.
Yeah, Ramage has already got the one pick off here tonight. That was over at second. Throw back over to first again. Trying to catch Sanchez snoozing out there.
He just ain't budging.
Ramage checks him again. The pitch. That'll miss outside. Good dig there from Aguero. Able to keep it in front of him. Keep that runner over at first.
We'll say something I noticed with Aguero, last two games, something he's kind of struggled with is letting those pitches go a little bit, if they're high. But he's done a pretty good job so far, late in that game yesterday. He's picked it up and not allowing those pitch get anywhere. So good job there.
That one is fouled back over the top, out of play. Yeah, we've seen Aguero behind the plate a handful of times last year. Mainly it was Clayton Sanders behind the dish, but
I believe also Ferguson as well.
Yeah, Ty Ferguson played a little catcher, so that's a good problem to have when you got three different options you can trot out there behind the plate.
But I think Manny, he's going to be a good, replacement. Very good replacement.
And just a junior.
Yeah. I believe he's a sophomore.
Sophomore?
Yeah, sophomore. He's in my grade, so. Great to see him, for 2 more years.
Mm-hmm. So Sanchez still hanging out down at first. 2-2 the count here to Walters. Nobody out, top 3. Ramage. Throw back over to first.
That was a big lead off there.
Tells me he might have been going there. A little bit bigger lead by Sanchez, and he does take off as there's a little blooper out towards second. Able to settle under it. We got one there. He got 2.
And a double play.
Nice double play there by the Leopards to quickly get 2 outs in the inning here.
Good job by Dotson there. Got the out and noticed the runner heading back to first, and he got it. A good throw, too, and good job by Ramage, or Scruggs as well.
Yep. Yeah, to realize the situation, get back on your back there.
number 7, Dylan Trell.
So the double play there, it's a 4-3 double play. Don't really see that too often. There's that pitch right down Broadway. Trail can't believe it. Quickly behind in the count, 0-2 with 2 outs away here, top 3.
Ramage, just don't pitch anything wild here. Just you got an 0-2 with the 2 out and bases clear.
That one will miss outside. The 1-2. Tried to get him a chase there. Trail wasn't having it. So 2-2 the count. Pitch, that one is spooled away on deck circle. Better look alive. That one got on him in a hurry there. No, I don't think he did either. Got Eric Dotson sitting down here to my right. He said, I don't think he ever seen it. So the 2-2 once again on its way. Good pitch there from Ramage. Ring him up, set him down. Strikeout number 4 on the night for the senior Aiden Ramage. So no harm, no foul there. Once again, Ramage able to dig out of a little bit of a jam. They still remain on top 1-0. Get ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready to start the bottom half of the 3rd inning here. Leopards lead, 1-0. Scruggs is credited with that RBI. Came last half inning. 2-out double there by the senior. As Rivera is set to lead things off here for the Leopards. And Trail, honestly, talk about Trail real quick, the Marietta pitcher. He's pitched a pretty good game, RJ. It's just, timely hitting there from Scruggs and able to score work all the way from second. So really, like we talked about last half inning, it's really been a pitcher's duel so far in this one. As Trail set to deal. That clips the outside corner. Good curveball there.
Already in the 3rd inning, and this is Heber's first time up to bat.
Yep.
Number 6, Parker Dotson on deck.
The pitch swung on and missed. Rivera quickly behind here, 0-2. Gonna have to battle here. The pitch. High fly ball out towards center field. Center fielder's retreating and able to settle under that one. Hard hit ball there by Rivera. Got all of it, but just a little bit underneath it.
Up next, number 6, Parker Dotson.
Dotson, he is 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, Dotson struck out first time out.
Last at bat, Leopards left 1 on base.
So Dotson digs in here. 1 out away, bottom 3. Trail with the pitch. Good eye there from Dotson not to chase. The 1-0. That one missed high. So Dotson ahead in the count here, 2-0.
So far, Leopards doing a pretty good job at bat. It's probably a little bit better yesterday, but you know, you just played a game yesterday. You're kind of a little wore out, but
that 2-0 right down Broadway, called strike. Yeah, 3 games in what? Well, 3 games in 3 days, essentially.
yeah, kind of same thing in like basketball. You know, NBA, you got
Oh, yeah.
the Thunder playing. You know,
Big cut there from Dotson.
you got Thunder playing. You know, like 3 games in
Yeah.
4 days, and hey, man, that's just how it is.
Well, in order to get the entire baseball season in, you gotta play these back-to-backs, and you know, some days, some weeks, 3 days in a row. That's just part of it. The pitch, that one's slapped down the first baseline, but out of play. So Dotson will see another pitch here. 2-2 the count to him. 1 out away.
Catcher number 1, Manuel Aguero, on deck. He's also 0 for 1.
Well, the 2-2 from Trail. Slap back up the middle, a little slow roller. Trail able to throw down to first and retire Dotson. So 2 outs away here.
Up next, number 1, Manny Aguero.
Bring it to catcher now.
Aguero digs in here. That one fouled back at us.
I kind of wish we could set up somewhere else. That fence, or that fence is right. Could
Hey,
hit that camera.
I'm telling you, if one comes straight back at us.
But there's really not, I mean, nowhere else to really set up. Could set up there if they had room, but.
So 0-1 to Aguero, the pitch. Inside there, Aguero takes a hack at it. So Aguero finds himself down 0-2.
Number 7, Klein, on deck after Aguero.
0-2. Hard
Nice
hit ball out towards
hit.
the right, and that'll get down. So a 2-out single for Manny Aguero. Good piece of hitting there, going opposite field.
Next up for the Leopards, number 7, Brody Klein.
That's the way to bounce back. You're down, you know, you're 2 outs and 0-2, and I mean, just a nice line drive hit there for Aguero.
Yeah, just staying alive, battling the best you can, and finally saw his pitch and able to slap it down the right side, get it down in front of that right fielder for a 2-out single.
See what Klein can do here now.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Klein. Throw back over to first, not in time.
Like we were talking about earlier, you know, Aguero, he's got speed, so watch out
Yeah.
for a stolen base here. Something you'll need. Number 9, Ramage, will be after Klein.
Pitch as Aguero takes off. That pitch was a changeup.
That'll be an error now.
Aguero's going to take off to third. No throw.
That's what I'm talking about.
As Edwards holds him up there. Probably the right decision, considering he got 2 outs. Now you give Klein the opportunity to put something in play and score another run.
There you go. I mean, you go from on first base, and now you're at third, and
Yeah.
just like that.
Well, and 2, I think Coach Edwards had Trail pegged there. As I said, Trail went with the changeup. Obviously takes a little bit longer to get to the plate. He sends Aguero there on the steal. That slapped down the first baseline. That's going to get through.
There you go.
That'll score another run. Good little knock there from Klein. First baseman unable to get to it. So the Leopards now lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the third.
Number 9, Aiden Ramage.
I'll bring up Ramage here. He kind of got things started earlier with his little single. So Trail has given up. What are they up to? We got 5 hits now? 4 hits?
Ooh, I've been trying to keep
That's that pitch will
that
miss.
one up. I don't know.
I believe that's the 5th hit of the night.
I believe so. I'll get that fixed during timeout, but pretty good job so far.
So Ramage digs back in. Klein over at first. 2 outs away here, bottom 3. Leopards on top, 2-0. The pitch just misses high.
Good eye by Ramage.
As we got
Looks like we're having a pinch runner.
time. Yeah, we're going to have a pinch runner. This is number
13.
13.
And I don't know. Hold on, I'll look. Oh, I don't have his number. Never mind. I have no idea who that is. I might have it on here.
Yeah, we'll get his name here shortly.
Aiden Beck. Aiden Beck.
Beck, okay.
Yep.
So Ramage digs back in. 2-0 the count to him. Beck resides over at first now. The pitch, that'll miss high.
I don't know a whole lot about him. I don't know if he's got speed or, I mean, I'm assuming he does, but.
Yeah, he's got more
First
than
time
Klein,
seeing him, so-
obviously. That's
Yeah.
why they pinch run for him.
Oh, yeah.
Throw back over to first. Beck able to get back.
And I don't think he played last year, did he? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't even know who that is, honestly.
I believe so.
Might be a new kid.
So Ramage digs back in here. 3-0 the count to him. See if he's got the green light from Edwards. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. That one,
Off throw.
Little off target there. Pitch was called a strike there to Ramage, so it'll make it 3-1 the count. Stolen base for Beck. That's what Edwards wanted. Put him in scoring position. Well hit ball here by Ramage will score another run. Trail has his sign. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Big cut there by Ramage.
Got full count now.
Good job by Trail, able to battle back. He fell behind in the count, 3-0. So the payoff pitch, that'll miss outside. Good dig there by the catcher. He's going to go. And the third baseman unable to corral it there. So Beck now finds himself down at third with McDonald coming to the plate. And the Marietta coach wants to talk about it.
Melvin McDonald.
Oh, okay. Just got a text here. Beck is a move-in from Wayne.
That's why I didn't know who he was.
Wasn't trying to be hateful,
like
but
the,
we're all three. Like I said, we got Eric Dotson sitting right down here to my right, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and he just kind of looked at me like, I'm not really sure either.
Looks like we have a pinch runner for the pitcher, number 4, Case and Work.
Yeah, Work's back out there on the base path, so that's a plus. Yeah, just got confirmation. Leopards actually had 40 kids come out for baseball.
Wow, I
40.
didn't even know that. I know we had like 7 seniors.
Coach Hembry would like to have those numbers for a football team.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Leopards only trotted 33 out on the football field this past season, so.
It's pretty good for a baseball team, 40 players. Hey, take that all day.
Yeah, considering there's only 9 positions.
We're at number 8 now, Melvin McDonald.
So runners on the corners here for the Leopards as Beck resides at third, Work now at first.
McDonald 0 for 1 so far. Number 10, Tug Fott on deck, DH.
McDonald had a hit earlier.
He did? I got him for 0-1.
Pretty sure as Work is going to be caught in a run down here, see if he can avoid it. Unable to do so. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So Work gets a little aggressive out there on the base pass for the 3rd and final out. Leopards lead, though, 2-0. Getting ready to start the top half of the 4th. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready to start the top half of the 4th. Leopards lead 2-0 here.
Irwin up to bat now.
First pitch to Irwin there, swing and a miss.
So far, 8 and 4 strikeouts for the night.
That pitch high and inside. Yeah, Ramage with the 4 Ks on the night.
Doing a pretty good job. I mean, bouncing back from Tuttle. Now you're doing this.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that Tuttle game. That was not necessarily that Ramage did anything wrong. He was putting the ball in the over the plate, and Tuttle was just taking advantage of it and putting the ball in play.
Like we also talked about, Tuttle 4 losses last year. I mean, they're I don't know if they won state or anything in their division, but hey, they're good.
That one swung on and missed. It'll be a loose ball there. Throw down to first in time, so ring him up, set him down. Be the 5th on the night. That'll bring up Adrian Rueda.
Number 13. put number 3, I believe, Porter on deck.
Marietta digs back in here. The pitch. And that one got away from Ramage.
Yeah, coach. Love it.
You hear the third base coach down there from Marietta telling Ruetta, hey, let that hit you. It ain't going to hurt that bad. You ain't got a lot up there to rattle anyway. Coach wants a runner on the base
I
paths.
saw a lot of that yesterday. A lot of ducking. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, he's right, though. Just do it. You'll get on base. Might hurt a little bit, but 2-2, now your count. Still 1 out.
That
Nice
pitch
pitch.
swung on and missed. Ring him up, set him down. Strikeout number 6 on the night for Ramage.
Trace Porter.
Yeah, I heard you. I was watching the game yesterday, and you said, yeah, Trace Ford up to bat now. And I was like, wow, there's another Trace Ford out there. But I believe he's
Yeah, I
talking
think,
about the big defensive end for the Oklahoma Sooners.
Maybe that was what was in my mind. But no, those announcers, they had to correct me on that one. So
Porter digs in. That pitch is swung at and missed. So behind in the count here, 0-1. 2 outs away here. Top of the 4th. Ramage set to deal. Pitch on the way. Check swing there. So after the first and second inning, Indians left runners aboard at third. They've yet to have a base runner since. And that one, good dig there by Aguero. Keep it in front of him. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike.
something Guerrero's pretty good at, I've noticed. Keeping that ball in front of him, not letting it go nowhere.
The 2-1. That'll miss high. Over the glove of Guerrero.
That was something Clayton was also good at last year.
Oh, yeah.
Very good at it.
So Ramage, the pitch, high. That's in play territory as Aguero gets into the fence, unable to get to it. Good hustle there by the sophomore, though.
Tough one there, and like you said, yeah, good hustle, good try.
Yeah, that's a tough play. It's kind of fading away from you there, and you know the fencing's getting close.
Yeah, don't want to embarrass yourself there.
So makes the count 3-2. 2 outs away. Top 4.
So in case y'all don't know, but Marietta's only got one senior.
Oh, wow.
One, and that's it.
Just have some info you gathered last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to those announcers up there, and yeah, that's what they said. And I believe he plays left field.
Okay.
I believe.
So another payoff pitch from Ramage on its way. Right down Broadway, ring him up, set him down. Strikeout number 6 on the night for seven, for Ramage. Again, able to get out of it there. Leopards still lead 2-0. Get ready to go to the bottom of the 4th. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
And we're back. Bottom half of the 4th inning as McDonald comes back to the plate here as Work was gunned down on a rundown earlier. So McDonald will have an opportunity again here. Leopards lead 2-0. The pitch from Trail. Swung on and missed. Big cut there by Melvin.
McDonald 1 for 0. Tug fought number 10, DH on deck.
McDonald. The pitch. That'll miss just low.
Oh, yeah, he would be 1 for 1. Never mind. I'm still kind of learning baseball.
So 1-1 the count. The pitch. Clips the outside corner. Good pitch from Trail. That's a tough one for McDonald. Even though he is tall and lanky, that is so far away from the batter. It's just a good pitch.
What are we talking about? This pitcher, he's not bad at all. He's pretty good.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, he really had done a lot wrong out there on the hill.
Been errors, really.
Been some timely hitting for the Leopards.
Well, yeah, hitting and errors obviously come into play a lot.
So 2-2 the count here to Melvin. The pitch. That one's in the dirt. Good dig there by the catcher. 23, I believe. Is that Walters?
23.
Can't remember. I got to pull the line up again.
I think that is Walters. Hold on.
Yeah.
Walters.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
So the payoff pitch. That'll miss high. So McDonald will find himself trotting down to first via the walk. Put the leadoff runner on here for the Leopards. This is Tug Fott coming to the box now.
Number 10, Tug Fott.
And Tug, he, I believe, 0 for 1.
Yep. McDonald gets a lead down at first. Trail throws back over, not in time. As McDonald takes off, throw down to second.
He'll be safe.
As McDonald able to get under that tag there. So stolen base for Melvin McDonald. 0-1 to count here to Fott.
That was a good throw. Just good job there. McDonald getting under that one and good speed. Number 5, Scruggs on deck after Fott.
Trail, the 0-1. Fott lays down a bunt. That's going to be
Nice
a tough
bunt.
play. Nobody's at first, so Fott able to beat it out down the first baseline. And you said it, RJ. Great bunt right there, man. Well done. Couldn't have placed it any better.
Something we're pretty good at. I'll admit it right here. I mean, we're good at bunting.
This is what I talked about earlier about small ball. Might not necessarily have a ton of power, not near the power that you had in last year's lineup. And Edwards has made an adjustment already early on in this season. He said, hey, if we ain't got a lot of big pop, we're just going to small ball you to death and make it difficult on you. So, and if you're a baseball truist, you enjoy the small ball game.
Oh, yeah. Bring up Scruggs. He's 1 for 0 with 1 RBI.
So, runners on the corners for the Leopards. They already lead 2-0 here. Trail going to have to pitch out of a jam. Fott obviously takes off. Nobody going to throw there, not with a runner down at third.
Good job by the catcher recognizing that.
So Scruggs, as RJ mentioned, 1 for 1 on the night with an RBI.
1-0.
1 for 1.
1 for 1?
Yep.
Let me write that down.
He had 1 appearance, 1 base hit, so he's 1 for 1. About to go 2 for 2.
Hopefully.
Speaking of 1 for 1, 1-1 the count here. The pitch, a little slow roller, just foul. Scruggs able to get a. I'm good. Scruggs able to battle right there, just get a piece of it. Runners at second and third now. Scruggs digs in. The pitch. Good job there by Walters trying to frame that, but too little too late as it missed high. So 2-2 the count here to Scruggs.
It's brewing.
Coffee's brewing, RJ. You're going to have to wait.
Okay.
This could potentially be a pretty big inning here for the Leopards. They got runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Scruggs at the plate. Trail is in a jam here with a full count.
Go in.
Will Lawrence due up next for the Leopards?
Yeah, you're right. You got to be careful here. It's the pitcher. Runner at third. Just waiting to come home.
Pitch, that'll miss. So Scruggs will get aboard via the walk, and Trail's in a jam here, RJ.
There they are, Will.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Leopards already on top, 2-0 here. And Marietta wants to talk about it for a minute. So we'll take a quick break with them. Don't go anywhere as they'll leave. Yep, we're going to have a pitching change, so we'll take a little bit longer break here. Let him get loose. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
When the oilfield industry needs an honest, hard-working, and dependable electrical contractor, they signal for SOS. With a solid reputation for getting the job done, Michael Sherrock and his team are prepared to meet all of your industrial and commercial electrical needs. They're prepared to handle anything, from maintenance to automation and power line service. So remember to dial up SOS the next time you're in need of an industry-leading electrical contractor.
Welcome back, everybody. So, apologize. No pitching change here. As Trail in a jam here. Bases are juiced. Will Lawrence, the freshman, at the plate for the Leopards. Big opportunity here for the youngster.
He's 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, he did go down via the strikeout.
I'm getting better at it, I think.
Pitch, good pitch there from Trail. Get ahead in the count.
Just started kind of getting into baseball last year, so
Yeah.
kind of slowly getting there.
You never played Little League or anything?
No.
Just football?
Yep, just football. Well, a little bit of basketball with Eric,
Right.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
I still don't even really know basketball.
So 0-1 to count here to Lawrence. Pitch on the way, shows bunt. Great bunt there by the freshman. That'll score a run. Able to get, no, he was off the bag. I believe Lawrence is going to be safe at first, and that's going to score 3 runs. Absolutely disaster for the Marietta Indians. And again, small ball. Edwards realizes, hey, we got the bases juiced here. I'm going to lay one down, sacrifice. And Lawrence able to beat it out. First baseman wasn't able to get his foot on the bag over at first. So Lawrence clears the base pass and now finds himself hanging out at second. A bunt double there by the freshman. Credit him with 3 RBIs now.
Number 2, Heather Chavera.
As Chavera set to dig in now with a runner in scoring position. Leopards on top now, 5-0 here. Bottom 4. As Chavera tried to lay down a bunt. That's a little blooper. Walters able to settle into that one for the first out. So now back to the top of the lineup as Dotson strides to the plate.
Dotson 0-2 so far.
Yeah, Dotson struck out the first time and then a little roller back to the pitcher his second time up.
I missed what happened. I was looking at my phone. What happened there?
So Lawrence just laid a bunt down. They were just, it was going to sacrifice, try to score, 1 run. Wild throw over to first, brought the first baseman off the bag.
Gotcha. Errors.
And then the first baseman threw to home, and it was a little wild. Got behind the catcher and scored Scruggs also. So
Getting that pressure, you make mistakes.
Yep. So Dotson showing bunt, pulls back as Lawrence takes off down to third. I believe they got him.
Wow, I don't know.
They're going to call him safe.
I'm biased, but man,
Said
that
he got
looked
under the tag.
That looked out to me.
That was a pretty good throw there by Walters, but
can't complain.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I really can't agree with that one, but
man. So Dotson behind the count here, 0-2. Digs back in. That one blew back over the top of us, out of play. Count remains 0-2.
Guerrero, the catcher number 1 on deck.
That one hard hit
Nice
into the gap.
hit.
That'll get through. That'll score a run. So Dotson now 1 for 3 on the night with an RBI. As he scores Lawrence from over at third. Leopards now lead 6-0. Good job there by Dotson finding his pitch. 0-2 count. Able to slap one over the second baseman's head there.
I got Manny 1 for 2.
Number 1, Manny Aguero.
So Aguero now at the dish as Dotson hangs out over at first. The pitch. As Dotson's going to take off, Walters couldn't corral it. Throw down to second. Not in time, as Dotson will be safe.
A lot of stolen bases so far for the Leopards.
as I believe going to have the pitching change now.
Looks like they will.
So we'll take a quick break. Leopards on top here, 6-0, bottom of the 4th inning, just 1 out away. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
And we're back live here, Lawton Carey Field, campus of Lindsay High School, as your hometown Leopards now lead by a score of 6-0 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Lots of small ball here from the Leopards, RJ, able to get the job done. A couple of timely hits, good hits. Got some runs scored here, and they got a pretty good cushion now. That ought to help settle, not that Ramage isn't settled by any means. The kid's got 7 strikeouts on the night, but you give him a 6-run lead, that's a huge cushion for Ramage. That first pitch there from McMillan clips the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm liking the batting today. It's looking good.
Well, it's something that Eric mentioned to me off air there during the break, something to talk about. 2 kids come from basketball. Aguero, who's at the plate now, and Maverick Dotson. That's the only 2 that come from basketball. So essentially this entire team, they've been working in the offseason, working on that bunt, so I expect to see more of the small ball moving forward. Pitch there, 3-pitch strikeout there by McMillan. Able to fool Aguero there.
Up for the Leopards, number 7, Brody Klein.
That'll bring up Klein.
Go, Brody.
Klein 1 for 2.
The pitch, that'll miss high. Dotson still hanging out over at second. McMillan. Leo 1. Oh,
That was inside all day.
Wow.
Wow.
Let it hit you next time.
Even Klein thought it was inside. And I believe you're right. That was a little inside, but man behind the plate has the final call here.
He's a good ump, too. I mean, not perfect, obviously, but.
And that one does clip him in the backside, so Klein trots down to first via the hit by pitch. I don't know if you can hear it off mic here, but Dotson sat down here to my right. He said, let it hit you next time. Well, next pitch does clip him.
Bring up Aiden Ramage, 2 for 2.
Yep.
It's a good job so far from Ramage.
Getting it done
Pitching
at the
and
plate.
batting, yep.
So, senior digs in here. Little slow roller down to third. That's going to be a tough play.
Hey, that'll work.
As Ramage is safe over at first. 3 for 3 on the night for Aiden Ramage. Go along with 7 Ks.
There they are, Melvin.
Leopards starting to find their stride here in this one. Leads 6-0, threatening once again. Runners well, bases are juiced now. As Klein was hit by the pitch, he's now at second, and Ramage able to get on via the slow roller there.
A pinch runner, case and work.
It'll be Work coming back in.
Bring up Melvin McDonald, and he is 2 for 2.
Hook one, Melvin.
So McDonald digs in here. Bases are full for him. Pitch on the way. As that one is fouled up and out of play.
Number 10, Tug Fought on deck for the Leopards.
So McDonald digs back in. 0-1 to count to him. 2 outs away here, bottom 4. Leopards have opened this one up. A pitch, hard hit ball out towards right. See if that gets down. That is going to get down. That'll score 1.
That's what you need.
That'll score 2. Work is coming from third, Work is going to score from third. So McDonald, little blooper out towards right, shallow right, gets down, scores 3. So McDonald 3 for 3 on the night.
And a triple RBI.
Up to bat for Lindsay, number 10, Tug Fought.
Leopards now on top 9-0 here.
Bring up Tug Fought, 1 for 2.
Go, Tug.
Pitch from McMillan, and that one is fouled straight back over the top of us.
Number 5, Aiden Ramage, first baseman on deck for the Leopards.
Scruggs.
Or I said Ramage.
Yeah,
I feel like I've done that last year too.
you might have.
But Scruggs, not Ramage.
Yeah, that curveball in the dirt. So that advanced McDonald down to third.
Probably won't be the last time I do that either.
What win we did have is trying to lay American flag out there in left center. Not moving too awful much. Might be just a matter of time for one of the Leopards tease one off here.
I'd love to see it, first time run of the season.
So 1-1 the count here to Tug. The pitch. As that one is, I've lost it.
That's
I
foul.
believe the left fielder lost it as well, as that one drops about 10 feet into foul territory.
He's lucky that wasn't fair, though.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, I did. I lost it in the light.
Me too.
Our spotter down here, he's seen it the whole time.
Cop half.
The pitch. That one also spooled out of play back over behind us.
See another pitch.
Tug doing a good job here, battling. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, 2 outs away. Bottom 4, Leopards lead big, 9-0. McDonald down at third. McMillan to deal. That one's a little outside. Good snag there by Walters, keep it in front of him. Makes it 2-2. Two on its way. In the dirt, good dig there by Walters once again.
A full count now.
Job, Tug.
Love to see a homer here. Not the sophomore.
pitch. As that got the hand of the catcher. It'll be interference, so Fott will trot down to first. Good thing you got the glove hand there. Good job there by the umpire, giving Walters an opportunity to shake that one off.
Number 5, Aiden Scruggs.
Yeah, not intentional. Walters was just trying to reach out and make that catch there, but
Don't bring up Scruggs. He's got 1 RBI. He's 2 for 2.
so Scruggs digs back in. Runners on the corners for the senior. Expect Tug to take off. He does just that. They're going to find himself in a run down here. That'll score a run. As Tug able to avoid the tag and get back to first. Nope.
They'll say he's out.
They're going to say he's out of the base paths. The run will count, so Leopards lead 10-0 as we get set to start the top half of the 5th inning. As the Leopards have opened it up here, we'll take us a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
Welcome back, everybody, as Indians lay down a bunt. Ramage able to corral it, get the throw over to first in time for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out to start the top half of the 5th inning here. Just spoke with a gentleman from Marietta by the name of Brandon McMillan. He was curious.
Number 11, Jason Fox.
We directed him the right way to view our broadcast here tonight. Appreciate everybody out there watching. If we got anybody else from Marietta, I'll bring up number 11 here. Ramage, the pitch. That one is high and out of play back behind us. This is Lott as he steps back. Now he digs back in. Ramage to deal. Misses just low. So 1-1 the count to Lott. That pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 1 out away here in the top of the 5th. Ramage got him to chase there. Throw down to first in time. Strikeout number 8 on the night.
Good job, Manuel.
20 now. Pitcher. Forgot his last name.
McMillan.
McMillan, yeah.
I'm assuming that was his dad.
I'm assuming too.
Spoke with off air there. Pitch. That one is slapped foul back here close to us. McMillan digs back in. Ramage to deal. That'll miss outside for ball one. 1-1 to count. The pitch from Ramage. Right down Broadway. High fly ball out towards shallow center. Second baseman. Long run for him. Unable to corral it is Rice. That's one you got to have there, RJ. Got to be able to make that snag. Long run there for a shortstop, but
Yeah, it's right in the glove. You had plenty of air time.
Yep.
Just air. That's all it is.
Got to
but
settle under that. So that'll bring up, I believe this is Sanchez, back to the top of the lineup here for the Indians.
Scoreboard says 1 out, but I believe we have 2 outs.
Two outs.
So.
Yeah, leadoff guy tried to bunt. Then he got the strikeout. Pick off over at first. No, Ramage thought he got him. Good move there by the senior. So McMillan safe over at first. Sanchez, little roller down to third. Chavera, long throw, able to stretch in time.
He got it.
Got him over at first. Great play there by the third baseman for the third out of the inning. As the Leopards still lead 10-0, going to the bottom of the 5th inning here. We'll take us a break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Believe that is going to be the ball game. A 10 after 5 run rule here for the Leopards as they move to 2-1 here on the early baseball season. Great outing there by Aiden Ramage, able to bounce back. We talked about it in the pregame, RJ. Aiden, not that he did necessarily anything wrong up at Tuttle on Saturday, but Tuttle was just, they did a great job of putting the ball in play, and before you know it, they were up big, and Ramage was off the bump, and Leopards were going through the pitching lineup. But credit to him, bouncing back here tonight, gets it done on the bump and at the plate as he finishes the night 3 for 3, and I believe he had 2 RBIs.
Let me look.
So a good outing there for the senior.
No RBIs.
No RBIs.
I don't think so. I didn't write it down, but he probably did.
Yeah.
But he was 3 for 3.
Either way, yeah, we do know he was 3 for 3. So able to bounce back after his rough outing there at Tuttle on Saturday. Credit him, man. That shows a lot of heart and a lot of determination there by that young man. And Leopards improved to 2-1 on the season. Now 2-0 in district play here early on. So again, when do they play again? You was talking about it earlier.
On the 7th.
So they'll play in
2 days.
That'll be
So we'll get a break tomorrow and then play on Thursday.
It'll be on Thursday. Is that on the road or is it back down here?
It is going to be on the going to be here, I believe.
Is it here?
Against I want to say Long Grove.
Long Grove, okay.
Let me look. I can look at the schedule.
Yeah,
quick.
pull it up if you got a chance. I'll ramble here, but yeah, Leopards, man. We talked about this too. Not necessarily, a lot of power, a lot of pop in this lineup, but like Eric Dotson was saying here off air, Edwards has made some adjustments. They got a ton of speed on this baseball team, RJ, and that's what Edwards is using to his advantage right now. Playing small ball, bunts, living the single line, living for singles, and that's okay. Able to get the job done. You win this game going away 10-0. Leopards look pretty crisp here tonight.
Yeah.
So
I just looked. So we will play on the 7th home against.
So it is back here
against Jones
Thursday night. It'll be against the Jones Longhorns. That ought to be a good one. Jones is usually kind of notorious for having legit baseball squads. So looking forward to being on the call for that one, RJ. I'll be back down here with you for that one Thursday night. First pitch set for 5 o'clock as always. So, again, Leopards improved to 2-1 here on the early season, 2-0 inside district play after a 10-0 defeat of the Marietta Indians. Until Thursday night, RJ, good job, buddy. I appreciate you running the show and doing a little color for me, man.
Yeah, I gotta do a little more color because I'm used to play-by-play, but
I got you.
I did a pretty decent job, I guess.
No, you did good, buddy. I appreciate you getting us set up, getting us going here,
Yes,
man.
sir.
So, again, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching here tonight. Leopards get it done, 10-0, improved to 2-1 here on this early season. So until Thursday night, everybody have the good rest of your week. We'll catch you back down here Thursday, Lawton Carey Field, as the Leopards take on the Jones Longhorns. Good night, everybody.